truth, yeah, ruthless truth. Get down, it could go bad for you. Hit like, comment, subscribe, you know what to do. Be cool, city lights shining so bright. Fine dining lights feels right. Flights to places far from sight. Get right, ruthless truth, yeah, ruthless truth. Get down, it could go bad for you. In the city where we move, stay cool. Underneath the neon glow, life is fast but take it slow. Every moment like a show. Let's go. Dancing through the night, we got energy flows we can't hide. Feel alive, we outside. Moments fleeting but we shine. In this rhythm we align. Time flies. Moments fleeting but we shine. In this rhythm we align. Time flies. Ruthless fleeting but we shine. In this rhythm we align. Time flies. Ruthless truth, yeah, ruthless truth. Get down, it could bad for you. In the city where we move, stay cool. Stay cool.
Hey, nobody bigger than the program.
Top of the morning, YouTube. Another topic. Let's get to it. Should men listen to women and accept their truth, or continue to fight them on it? I say we got to listen to them and listen to them and let them live in their truth. I mean, there's nothing we can really do about it, because all the fighting, the arguing, only creates a stronger and bigger divide. I've been coming into this space for 2.5 years now, and men and women are further divided, and men are further divided as well, more than ever before. So the more we talk about it, the more divided we get. And the reason why I say we have to listen to them and accept their truth is you got to understand, when somebody gets power or a raise, or I would say or they feel that they're getting ahead from where they were or progressing, it's very, very, very rare, very, very rare that somebody wants to go back after they've progressed. You know, unless somebody forces it, like, you know, you get a job promotion and you get demoted. And once again, that usually brings depression. Right? Nobody, in my opinion, wants to go back once they've moved forward. And especially if that progress is, you know, have benefited them. And right now, the women they are benefiting in their mind and in their illusion from having an independent mindset, having a hustler's mentality. You know, I just don't see what the argument is, right? I don't see what the fight is. I don't know why. I don't know why we want to fight them on this. So this is the red pill versus feminism argument, right? But we can't. There's no reason to fight women on what they want. It's just, all you're going to do is create a bigger and more hostile relationship. Because women feel they're progressing. Women feel that they're moving forward. That they can be single moms, that they can be, you know, entrepreneurs, that they can be self-efficient, that they can be, you know, control over their bodies, their choice. And, we know how that goes. All these things, they love it. Will they, at the end of the day, still be miserable? Yes, because, can never truly be happy. They'll never truly be happy, but they're not going back to, they're not going to take a step backwards to try to achieve happiness. They're going to keep trying to go forward. So I just don't think us men need to keep having a conversation with them about it. At least fighting them on it. We got a conversation. Because it's just, to me, a waste of breath. Women are going to continue to press forward. I don't understand why this is so hard to accept. Being the best version of yourself is all you can do. Try to strive for your own happiness, men and women alike. And then whatever result comes out of that, then you can either hang your hat on it, or you can say to yourself, I could have did better. But in truth, everybody has to chase their own happiness. Everybody has to chase their own dreams. We all have ambitions. We all want to win. That's what we got to understand. Everybody's playing to win for the most part. And how people play to win, we cannot determine, hey, well, this is how you need to win. No, this is how you need to win. No, everybody wants to win how they feel or think is best for them. This is where we have to bridge the gap. Instead of fighting about which way is best to win, we have to try to accumulate our own wins and be happy with that. Because even though sports is a team sport, but there are individual wins in that sport. So if you're a first baseman, you want to be the best first baseman. Even though you have other teammates around you, but you still want to be your best version of yourself in that position. Everybody has to learn that we are here to try to win. This is not well, hey, man, you need to win like this. No, you need to win like that. No, it doesn't go like that. People come up with their own niche. People come up with their own ideas of how they're going to win in this life. And they get to it. Now, yes, outside looking in, we might disagree with the way some people are striving to win. All right, that's life, right? But to impose or try to impose your idea on someone on how to win, to me, it's a little bit condescending. Because everything is about results. And if a person can't live with their results, at the end of the day, that's on them. If a person considers themselves a loser and a formula isn't working, they got to be the ones to live with that. And they're the ones got to look in the mirror. But fighting each other on which way is best, the formula fits, is just more division. It's going to create a hostile environment, which would then lead to more animosity, which then would lead to more rebellion. So fighting isn't the answer. The answer is we got to accept everybody's formula and what they think it takes to make them great. We have to respect other people's boundaries. We got to respect other people's formulas. Now, we don't have to do it like them. We can do what we want to do. But we have to respect the way other people view their life. Because once again, everybody's here to win. Everybody's here to win. Now, and once again, back to sports, right? You got thousands and thousands and thousands of sports players. But there's only so many great ones. There's only so many going to make the team. There's only so many going to reach the next level. All of them can practice the same. All of them can have you plan to win. But only so many of them are going to get to the highest level of that sport. And the same application applies to life, right? There's only going to be so many of us going to get to the elite level of life. There's only going to be so many of us, get to the place where we want to get to. Most of us are going to have to settle for it being efficient. And there's nothing wrong with being efficient, but most of us are going to have to settle for that. And once we understand that, because we can always still strive to we're always going to be striving to try to be the best version, to get the best out of life. We're never going to stop fighting for that. But what we're going to have to do is learn that our plight, our journey is individualized. And if you want to bring somebody in with you, or if somebody wants to join your journey and you want to accept them in on your journey, then you guys start the journey together, or wherever. But the bottom line is everybody has their own journey. And if somebody wants to join my journey, or you want to join somebody else's journey, then that's how it's got to go. Then you lay your boundaries out, set your standards, and get to it. But we can't meet people on our journey and try to make our journey their journey. You can't do that. You can't do that because everybody has their own way that they want to win and their own way they want to do things. And for us to be together or for us to work it out, we have to get along. We have to get along. And until we learn to accept this truth, we're going to be forever fighting. Fight, fight, fight. So I got a video here we're going to look at.
Marriage, although marriage is a very wonderful thing, I think both were highly.
Jordan World, how you doing? Construction icon. We got Nike is in the house as well. Good to see you, ma'am. Optimus Prime, 4868, dedicated to my children's future. So happy belated birthday to the old man, JR. Yeah, I turned.
Them being heavily popularized by ridiculing women. I do, however, remember being ridiculed on national TV and didn't know that being a man just has so many back components to it, from Ricky Lake to Oprah, so on and so forth.
All right, next question. Which movement lasts more? Red pill or feminism?
Feminism, red pill doesn't, in my opinion, doesn't lie. It's not really relative to relation.
So, does feminism lie to women? Yes. But do women like being lied to? Yes. So they go together, right? They go together. Women don't like the truth.
We tie them into relationships. That's not the basis of red pill. It just gets kind of swept up in there because of current day exchanges that we're having.
All right. Has either side actually helped modern relationships?
Wait, say that one more time. I'm sorry. I couldn't
Has
hear you.
either side actually helped modern relationships?
I do believe that they both have assisted. Reason being is because we're having more conversations that are.
I don't think neither red pill or feminism helped relationships. I think red pill has helped men to get a reality, I guess, of the fact of the matter, but it hasn't stopped the divorce rate. And feminism definitely haven't helped. But it helps women in their egos, but it hasn't made them better relationship partners. So neither one have helped when it comes to the relation dynamic, right? Red pill is a reality check. I don't agree with all of it. Far as being the best version of yourself, becoming the best version of yourself, and then a woman will fall in place. If you want to be the best version of yourself, you just be the best version of yourself because that's what you do, right? I don't think I'm anti-marriage, so red pill is more leading to marriage. So that's a whole nother conversation. But feminism is definitely, but I would say this: feminism is anti-relationship togetherness, right? It's very toxic. It would make the relationship very toxic if a woman adapts the ideology of feminism because it will make her value herself more. It will make her look at herself in higher regard. Then she become less of a team player and more of a individualism or individualized individual, which will ultimately hurt the relationship because it takes teamwork for a relationship to work. But if you have two different people playing two different positions in the same game, then it's not going to work. So, I don't know. I don't think feminism is healthy for a woman's ego. But once again, I can't tell a woman what makes her happy and what don't. Should I fight her on this? All I can do is hope that she can understand that we are better together than apart. But the only reason why I think feminism is so bad for a relationship is because once again it makes one become more self than selfless, and that's the nature of it. It's relationship take teamwork, right? You got to be selfless to make it last. To make it got to be selfless. Everybody has to be sacrificing, compromising, all those things take to make a relationship work. But I do not think that red pill is that bad because it doesn't really. It's red pill's interchangeable.
I would say more intentional. I don't believe that there's ever been this time that I've been alive that men have spoken this much about how they truly feel and what they want to receive, vice versa.
All right, I got 3 more questions for you. Did feminism make women harder to date, or did men get lazier?
It made them harder to date.
Is red pill teaching men reality or resentment?
I think it's teaching them reality. Resentment is a personal choice, so I don't think red pill is responsible for that.
All right, which